Hey, what's up, fight fans? In today's video, the mega fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev is still uncertain, while another major fight, Aspinall versus Jones, also remains in doubt. Many believe these fights may never happen. Plus, in a recent interview, Ilia Topuria took shots at Makhachev and Charles Oliveira, accusing them of avoiding a fight with him. Also, Tom Aspinall shares a wild story from his days as a bouncer.
Oh my...
Sean Strickland stuns fans after admitting what scares his girlfriend and much more.
So you truly believe that one day I could wake up because brain trauma and...
So without further ado, let's get started. The lightweight division is becoming increasingly chaotic, especially now that Ilia Topuria has decided to move up in weight and challenge champion Islam Makhachev. The big question is whether Topuria will get an immediate title shot, or if he will have to fight a top contender first. But in a recent interview with Alvaro Co, Ilia Topuria took shots at both Makhachev and Charles Oliveira, accusing them of avoiding a fight with him.
¿Te estás preparando para Islam Makhachev?
Yo me estoy preparando para Islam Makhachev, todos mis entrenamientos enfocados para Islam o para Charles, por tanto, así que tengo esos dos nombres en que hacen suyas de que un campeón pelea con el que es pequeño, luego cambio de categoría y digo, bueno, soy pequeño, que no he ganado lo suficiente. Bueno, son síntomas de miedo, todos lo sabemos, pero es normal, yo también tendría miedo.
While Topuria has a massive fan base rallying behind him, many fans, including Makhachev and his team, strongly oppose the idea of him skipping the line at lightweight. Guys, let's be honest, this is one of the biggest fights the UFC can make right now. But many believe that if it doesn't happen now, we might never see it. Because as you know, Makhachev has expressed interest in moving up a weight class to win a second belt. But if he does so without facing Topuria, people will argue for the rest of his life that he avoided the fight out of fear and that Topuria would have beaten him. Makhachev is aware of this, which puts him in a difficult position. Now everything depends on how Bal Muhammad's title defense plays out. It's clear that Dana White is waiting for the outcome of that fight. Last week, White hinted at big plans for Topuria. While speaking to TNT Sports, he mentioned that the UFC is working on a plan for Ilia, but they still have a couple of weeks before announcing his next opponent. One of the options is a contender fight against Charles Oliveira, but it's already known that Oliveira is not interested in fighting Ilia Topuria. However, he recently stated that he wouldn't be against the Georgian fighter getting an immediate title shot in the lightweight division. But did Topuria make the right decision by moving up in weight? According to Chael Sonnen, weight cutting is the biggest issue in MMA, and a major reason why fighters retire. In a recent video on his YouTube channel, the American gangster expressed confidence that if the UFC had presented different offers, Khabib would have returned to the octagon.
The number one reason fighters retire is because they don't want to make weight anymore. Khabib and 29-0, just for example, they would have got to 30-0. They were changing the wrong numbers. They were adding commas and zeros. They needed to change the weight class. You would have got Khabib. You'd have got it one more time. Khabib retired from the sport because he was done making 155. That's the truth. But there's no difference in Khabib and everybody else.
Кофе где?
Вчера мало выпил, думаю, не хочешь.
Не, кофе где?
Завтра.
Завтра, да, хорошо. Короче, я думал, что он принесет спешл на молодость. Кофе не приносит.
Что?
Сам кофе принесет. Что сказать?
Справится.
Давай, справится. Надеюсь, справится.
While the mega fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev is still on the table, another huge matchup, Tom Aspinall versus John Jones, remains uncertain. Many believe this fight won't happen either. Interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall has been vocal about wanting to unify the belts, but Jon Jones has avoided giving a clear answer, even hinting at possible retirement. However, Jon Anik is confident that the long-awaited heavyweight super fight between Jones and Aspinall will happen this year. Still, questions remain about when and where it will take place.
Jones fight actually happening this year?
I do think it's going to happen this year. I think it's going to be third or fourth quarter, right? If you were to say, is it going to happen before Labor Day, that first weekend of September? I don't know. You know, I think December in Las Vegas would be my prediction, but I hope it happens sooner than that for Tommy Aspinall. You know, Jon Jones seemed to be in pretty good shape when I saw him. Now, I've been shaving my head for years to try to look thinner, whether it's on television or otherwise. So when Jon Jones has the shaved head, you know, you're going to look like you're in maybe a little bit better shape than you're actually in. But I don't know. Like, I don't know that it's going to be Madison Square Garden again. I think it's going to be Las Vegas. And that's why I'm sort of thinking September or December, just based upon past years. But as you know, nothing informed about my speculation. We're just a professional fan. Just a pro fan, as Rogan likes to say.
Tom Aspinall also shares a wild story from his days working as a bouncer.
I used to work the door, right? Well, I used to work on a nice bar, on a really nice bar, kicking off, like people are fighting in there. So we ran in. As we ran in, a guy is biting another guy's nose off. He went to spit it out. As he was going to spit it out, his friend said, "Don't spit it out because he'll be able to sew it back on." So the guy had swallowed his nose.
Oh my.
Don't spit it out, because he might be able to sew it back up. We've got this bastard running around with no nose. Swallow it.
That's the true story.
And it's one of the scariest feelings. It's being sat in that arena and you're getting your hands wrapped and you can hear the roar of the crowd like it's shaking the walls. You are scared to get in there. And you know that somewhere else in that arena is somebody else getting their hands wrapped as well. There's another guy in here going through the same thing as me. And we don't know each other. And we're just going to go in there, just going to meet in the middle in front of millions of people and just fight. And one of us is probably going to be separated from our consciousness. Only one of us is going to make it. There's two of us, because we're supposed to be all alpha male. Like, I will openly speak about how scared I am when I fight. Whether it's Jon Jones or somebody else, I'm going to look him in the eye and I'm going to be like, I'm fucking scared, but I'm coming for you. I'm trying to knock everybody out, but I'm scared of every single person. But that fear makes me super sharp. It's the most unpredictable sport in the world.
Striking.
I don't know. Go on.
I'm going to get my balls busted nonstop for this one. Jon Jones.
Jon Jones for striking. All right.
Defense.
Jon Jones.
Jon Jones.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Don't tell me it's Jon Jones.
Jon Jones.
Oh my God. Lost him.
Chin.
I was going to say Jon Jones again.
Yeah, Jon Jones.
Oh my God.
Personality.
I was really enjoying Jon Jones on this particular day, wasn't it? Conor McGregor.
Ooh. Conor McGregor.
Legacy.
Jon Jones.
Jon Jones.
Jon Jones.
Yeah, glazing.
Former UFC middleweight champ Sean Strickland is known for saying crazy things. He's talked a lot about how his girlfriend KJ helps keep him grounded, but he recently shared what she's most afraid of in their relationship.
She's concerned that one day I might wake up with CT and shoot her. Shooting
It's valid.
It's not
It's
valid.
valid.
It's not fucking valid.
Yes, it is. It's valid.
So you truly believe that one day I could wake up because brain trauma and are you fucking kidding me?
Stranger things have happened.
You are fucking retarded, babe.
No.
Do you have a specific caliber you'd like to be off
Make
with?
it quick. Be a good shot.
Make it quick, you guys. One day when I wake up with CTE, I'm gonna have to make it real quick.
Despite his wild personality, Strickland has credited KJ for making him a better person. In a recent interview with Helen Ye, he admitted his love for her and thanked her for helping him.
Man, you guys, you know what? And every time, I was just telling her this the other day, I tell my girl, I'm like, babe, every time I think about breaking up with you and I think about all the I can get, I think about who I was before I met you. So as much as I like being single and getting all the you guys, my girl, she makes me a truly better man, and baby, I thank you for that. All right, guys, here we are. We're at the Popeyes, and I'm a white man, and I don't know the love of chicken. And I want the love of chicken, so I come to the Popeyes. So am I going to like it? I think you're going to like it. All right, so I'm going to give it a shot, guys. I'm going to give my Popeyes a shot.
Time to experience experience what a black man experiences. And you know, I'm real white. I'm a white man, dude. I eat sushi and shit. I'm real white. I'm white trash, but I'm real white. I just want to know what this chicken is all about. I want to get to know this chicken. All right, that's some damn good chicken. I might be a believer, man. I might be a chicken believer. I'm good for chicken. I'm a believer now. I get it.
Thanks. 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 Thanks.
50 million? Nah. Come on. Make it 40.
Thanks.
Thank you. You need to wake up a little bit early. I've been awake since 4 a.m.